My name is Nolan Dresden. I am a musician through and through. I've been living in New York for 12 years. I have been in New York for 9 years prior to being diagnosed. I was a very active musician. I was very active in the LGBT community. And my career was really on an upswing, and it was really great. And then in May of 2015, I was diagnosed with Philadelphia chromosome positive ALL. I would say what I needed help with the most after diagnosis and treatment was actually getting acclimated back into New York City again. I was hospitalized for nearly a year, and I was basically in solitary confinement because I wasn't allowed to have a roommate even. So I could have friends come and visit me, but I would sometimes go a week without seeing anyone I knew, and from a friend standpoint. And even when my friends did come in, they had to have masks on and gloves on, so I didn't really get to see my friends face to face for over 10 months. And I didn't realize at the time how difficult it was going to be to suddenly be out on the streets of New York and be surrounded by 8.5 million people, and trying to realize how to get back into my career, how to get back into my social circles, which had changed and I wasn't there to witness it. So just acclimating back to life is definitely the hardest thing that I never saw coming. The thing that surprised me the most about CancerCare is realizing eventually how wide the net was of resources that they had, from legal help, which I also utilize, support groups, which are very specific, which is great when you are trying to find someone similar to what you've gone through. It's better to have very specific support groups, which they do, and also just the people there are fantastic, and I meet new people every single time I go, and they've all been great. So the thing that I would tell other 35-year-olds, or really anyone that's just been faced with a cancer diagnosis, is stay positive. Because if you allow yourself to slip into the mentality of why me, what did I do, what is wrong, you're going to give yourself basically a mental and emotional cancer on top of the physical thing that you're already dealing with. And I refused to let myself get to that point. I refused to let myself get down on whatever it was I was about to endure. I didn't know if it was going to be 2 months, I didn't know if it was going to be 2 years, I didn't know if it was going to be 20 years. And I refused to slip into why me, woe is me, this is the hardest thing anyone's ever dealt with. And I think that, and having a really good collection of music on my iPhone is really what got me through, is just staying positive. And so 10 months and a stem cell transplant later, I was out and I was doing well, and I'm continuing to, and I will continue to.